Welcome to Independence Square in downtown Kiev, Ukraine. This is where the Orange Revolution took place. Flags waved, the crowds chanted. There were hundreds of thousands of people who gathered here together with a desire to see change. But we know that real hope can only be found in the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so this is a different story. This is a story of the revolution of the heart.
You know, the whole reason that Mission to the World is here right now is not just to begin a couple of churches, but to begin a church planting movement that will continue throughout Ukraine.
Right now we are a nation of 48 million people.
The Evangelical Presbyterian Church of Ukraine now has 12 churches. In the capital, Kiev, this church planting movement has produced 3 churches. Solomonsky Presbyterian Church in western Kiev focuses especially on young adults, the future of Ukraine. The Church of the Holy Trinity in central Kiev is the largest Presbyterian church in the country. Besides teaching the Word, the church provides food for widows, and members of the church began a foster parent ministry for abused children. In eastern Kiev, Kharkivsky Presbyterian Church has learned what it means to be the family of God. When the infant daughter of Pastor Artyom and his wife developed cancer, church members shared their suffering. Ukraine's second largest city, Kharkiv, lies on the eastern border with Russia. Here, Dr. Vladimir pastors the church and reaches out to fellow medical workers. The movement also reaches westward. A new project is beginning in Lviv. In this heartland of Ukrainian culture, both missionary wives have an edge. They're nationals who speak both Ukrainian and Russian. Nikolaev is a shipbuilding center in southern Ukraine. Here, a recent seminary graduate designs websites to support his family and pastors the church part-time. Alexei believes Ukrainian churches can support themselves, even in a difficult economy. The Nikolaev congregation commissioned 2 couples to plant a church in the center of the country, in Cherkasy. The movement is gathering momentum in southern Ukraine near Crimea. Here, the Kherson Presbyterian Church proclaims the gospel, trains leaders, and ministers to people's social needs. MTW's Street Child Ministry helped provide this drop-in center for street kids. Up to 100 children per day can be cared for here.
Certainly the physical needs are endless here, but I think the spiritual needs here are just as great.
A leader from the Kherson Church is planting a church across the river in Suropinsk. The first church started by MTW was in Belgorod-Dnestrovsky on the Black Sea. The pastor is also a medical doctor. Even before the church itself had a building, MTW helped establish a Christian clinic that treated over 14,000 people in 2005. The Ukraine team of MTW started its work in Odessa. Tonight, the Evangelical Presbyterian Church of Odessa celebrates its 10th anniversary. The church ministries include a Christian school, a soup kitchen, orphanage work, and even a residential rehabilitation center for drug and alcohol addicts.
The Odessa Church decided to start a new church in the northern part of Odessa named Katovskaya.
In Ismail, on the Romanian border, the church has a vision to save lives, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, through a crisis pregnancy center. Part of MTW's task is to establish infrastructures that will continue to support church ministries.
Tulip Publishing provides Russian books and Sunday school materials from a Reformed worldview.
From the time we came to Ukraine, we had a vision of national leadership. We saw the need to establish a seminary, and we're training leaders all across Ukraine.
You can see results of what God has put in your hearts. Thank you.
We appreciate your prayers for us and just wanted to know that people in Ukraine love you coming here, and we would like to make friends with you.
Over the past few minutes, you've seen a snapshot of what God is doing in Ukraine. We'd like to ask you, is God moving in your heart in a way that you can contribute to this revolution in Ukraine? Is it through financial giving, supporting a missionary, a ministry, a church? Is it through your prayers? Is it through coming and joining us in this work? Ask yourself what God would have you to do to continue this revolution of the heart.